Delisha Davez Entertainment.
What's up? Welcome back to Random Questions and Answers that nobody asked for by Davez. What's up, people? Come on now. Y'all see it? Come on, man. Hollister, that's really what I do. I really love Hollister. I really do. No, it's the way it feels, the texture and everything, and just the quality. It lasts a long time, and it still looks nice. You know what I'm saying? So you always gonna see me in Hollister, baby. All right. So today's question is compromise. What is it? Let's see the definition. Compromise is to settle a dispute by mutual concession. Okay. Why is that important? Let's explain. So when we meet each other, this goes for girls, guys, vice versa. It doesn't matter. When we as people meet each other and we decide we want to be in a relationship, we both come with our own stuff. What do I mean by that? I'm going to come with things that I like. I'm going to come with things I dislike. You're going to come with things you like. You're going to come with things that you dislike. And now we're going to go like this. So you're over here, I'm over here. Now we're going to put it together. How do you come together like this? See how every hand goes in between like it's supposed to? That's compromise. Compromise comes from this side and this side. So in order for us to do this, that's where compromise comes in. So, for instance, let's say you're an introvert and I'm an extrovert. You like to stay in the house. I like to be outside. There's a compromise that has to come from both sides. It's like, okay, if you like to stay in the house, then I'll learn how to stay in the house, not every day, but more than I'll go out. So if I go out 3 days, then I'll make it 2 days. But the compromise from your part should be, if you can make it 2 days of you going out as opposed to 3, then I can go out with you one of those days. I feel like most people are selfish in their compromise. Like, okay, you have to be willing to compromise, but I don't. No, it goes both ways. So if I'm going to accept the fact that you're an introvert and you're going to accept the fact that I'm an extrovert, which is how we're both going to be in a relationship, then you have to compromise and say, okay, I'm willing to go out with you. Or we could go out together ourselves one night, and then you go out by yourself another night. That's true compromise. True compromise is where it works in both people's favor. But it has to come from both sides, in my opinion. Like, I met a lot of people who where it's like, all right, do everything that I'm saying, but I'm not going to do anything that you ask. Like, no. We either do it together or we're doing it apart. I'd rather go be by myself than deal with someone that's not willing to compromise, in the sense of, if I'm able to say, okay, I'll do this for you, you should be able to say, I'm willing to do this for you. Effort has to come from both sides. In any case, it has to. There's no way around it. Like, you have to be able to compromise, and I have to be willing to compromise. You have to come to an agreement. I have to come to an agreement. And that's how we go like this. It's important because that's how relationships last. Period. If I'm stubborn and stuck in my ways, we're not going to be together for a long time, because you're eventually going to get tired of the fact that I go out every night and you want to stay in the house. I'm going to get tired of the fact that every time I go out and I want my best friend or I meant to do that. I don't know what I was doing, but I want my best friend or my partner or, my lover with me, and they're not, because they just want to sit in the house. As an extrovert, I would be like, all right, I would literally just want to go find someone else who's willing to, okay, I'm willing to go out with you, but you got to be willing to stay in with me sometimes. Like, compromise has to come from both sides. And I feel like if I'm willing to stay inside and I'm not an inside person, you should be willing to go outside. We don't got to go outside with a bunch of people. We could go outside together, but you got to be open to that. So compromise, I feel like, is what makes relationships keep going. That's how you flourish in a relationship, because if you see you have an issue and you bring it to me and then I'm willing to solve it, I'm willing to put the effort forward to solve it, that tells you that this is what we're fighting for. So in the bad times that we have, because there will always be something worse than having a conversation about what we need to compromise on. But that'll show you that my effort is here now. My effort will be here when those things hit. So that's why I feel like compromise is important. Comment. Say anything. If you disagree or if you have a point to add to what I'm saying, I'm open to it. But until then, sheesh.